102.5 FM, turn up. Turn up, wake up. I tell you, get money. I get up, get the money, baby. Bring you the news you can use. Let you know what's going on in the communities. Man, law, health, business, and hygiene. We're gonna show you who the hottest in the streets is. We'll bring you the greatest moments of hip hop. Put you up on game. Then we gonna go to your favorite barbershop. Get all the gossip of the week and a no offense interview show. Y'all stay tuned. We live.
Yeah, welcome back to the week. Motivational Monday. What up, OG?
Yeah, what up, though, Burnem, DJ Elizar. Listen, we was in here talking before about all the people they been catching. I didn't know they had caught 33 people.
From the Capitol?
Yeah. I didn't know
they been going all over, dog.
Yeah. I didn't think, honestly, I'm going to keep it real. I didn't see them actively pursuing these people.
Right.
I'm just gonna keep it real. Not, I said actively, I meant like, yeah, we'll get around to it. Or
right.
If he walks past me while I'm having my coffee, I'll grab him. You know what I'm saying?
We'll catch him next time he breaks into a building.
Right, but I didn't see them saying, but I kind of think they had to, and I kind of think that the people who let these people in should be fired. Mm-hmm. Now, I think they started firing them because they should be canned.
There's a lot of people got fired. They got noticed from them protests.
Yeah,
I've been seeing story after story.
Man, they talking about the people that wore their company's badges. They getting clipped. They got people, man. They as soon as before they got to work, they was like,
One of the guys was
really
a politician. One of the guys was a politician, active politician.
Yeah.
Man, he had to resign.
That one dude, there was another dude that was a lawmaker.
Yeah.
That was actually in the mix.
Yeah. Ain't that something, man?
And man, they were showing like, okay, one guy, he like a retired, like, Army vet or something, and this the guy that you see him running through. He made it into the main room with the zip ties on his side. You know what I mean? Like, dog was trained and ready.
They got those two dudes that were actually climbing over the
Yeah, the other guy, he was trained too. That was hanging from the. Yeah. They always showing the picture of him hanging from the side of the building. That ain't the first building he done hung from the side of.
Right.
And he said, I just got carried away in the moment. That was his response, though.
That made me laugh right there. What? Like, wow. Wow. Now, that's an excuse right there.
Right.
That made me laugh. I had to laugh right in his face, like, really, bro?
But it's a lot of people, man, that a lot of them had the same answer. My commander-in-chief told me to be here. Yeah. So I did what he called me to do. Yeah.
Listen, that's what makes them dangerous to me. Mm-hmm. Is that they will do anything that they're told. And they believe anything that's said. You know what I mean? Yeah. If Trump would have told them to open fire, they would have did it.
Yeah.
That makes them dangerous, and that makes him extremely dangerous.
Right.
I think people is looking past something. What's up, Mark? They saying he's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's a buffoon. This is a dangerous motherfucker right here, man. Mm-hmm. For real. Anytime you could get Bob from Jimmy John's to just abandon his sandwiches and go run up in the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? At a moment's notice.
Straight up.
Like, they came in uniform. That mean they was at work.
How you call in for that, though?
They was at work, was like, fuck that.
Like, I know y'all need me on the shake machine, but my president called. Right. I can't come in today. You sick? No. Trump called me.
Right. Trump called, motherfucker.
There's a rally in 10 minutes. I gotta go.
Right. I'm off to do, and they justifying it with my country and all that shit. Like, it was. They're trying to tear down democracy. What?
Man, I told you I was gonna watch Fox News just to see how they spin the story.
He got there freaky fast too. Right, he was the first motherfucker there.
Yeah.
What's up, son?
As soon as the president hung up, right there.
Dog was mad.
Man, I was watching Fox to see how they was gonna spin it, man. And these people were really talking about them were not Trump supporters at the Capitol. Those were Democrats in disguise. Like, come on, man. Y'all sound like my old manager, just spinning everything.
Like El said this morning, all we saw was a bunch of white people, man. We don't know who was who, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all we saw. I hope they, when I'm in the comments, right, and they going, oh, those liberals or those Democrats, and I'm like, dog, do y'all know how stupid that sound? And I equate it to them like this. You got the Bloods and you got the Crips. Two different gangs. Yeah. Two different colors, but all gangbangers, motherfucker. That's how I feel about y'all. Y'all all, it's two different colors, red and blue. But at the end of the day, if you had one apartment building, one floor Democrats, one floor Republicans, and my black ass was in the parking lot breaking in the car,
it'd be a bipartisan ass
they
whooping.
Get together like high fiving this shit whooping my ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, they gonna get together. They ain't gonna say, well, I bet you a Republican won't look out, or a conservative, whatever they want to call it, they said won't look out the window and say, well, that's Bob's car. He's a liberal. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even gonna say shit. He gonna be out there like, hey,
man.
Hey. You know what I mean?
One of us screwing us from the top, the other one screwing us from the bottom, man.
Right.
Democrats running the train on the economy, man.
Right. That's another reason why the Klan wore masks. You know what I'm saying? So they came together under there.
Hey, and then they banned Trump forever off Twitter, and I guess they still waiting on a decision for Facebook. He banned indefinitely on Facebook until they make a decision, but man, I see this man making his own platform.
Because listen, Twitter, shout out to Twitter.
Yeah.
Because they recognize what I just said, that man is dangerous.
Dangerous.
Them is some hell of a Twitter fingers right there. Them Twitter fingers get to moving, man. Woo, he got some motherfucking Twitter fingers out this world. You don't want him to put them fingers on you. Straight up. You do not want him to put that them fingers on your ass. So they had to get rid of him.
They were saying that what do you call it? It's freedom of speech, right? The First Amendment, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. And Twitter said, yeah, but it's a public platform, and we have the right to refuse anybody.
Right.
Woo! Yeah. Pulled that one on them.
Yeah.
Pulled that one on him. You can't do shit now.
And people forget, freedom of speech only goes so far, man. You know, when I was studying government in school, you can say anything you want, but if you stand up in a movie theater and yell fire, and people panic,
a riot.
You is responsible for that. That's where the freedom of speech stops right there.
That's where it stops. Yeah. I can't get on any platform and say, hey fam, go over there and whoop such and such and them, man. If they do it, I'm going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, you told them on the radio to do that shit and they did it.
And Twitter like, all right, we be letting you get away with all these lies. You know what I mean? That's freedom of speech. You got the right to lie, I guess. But inside a riot, come on, man. You literally got on TV and said, you have to go down fighting. Like...
And then what kills me is like, even with the support for Lil Kyle, and we got to get to that too, even with the support for him, they claim to be trying to preserve whitehood and that white Americans and this, that, but they beating up their own kind.
Gio said, did you see Trump got a profile on Club Penguin?
What the fuck is Club Penguin? That's a new social media.
You know, there's an actual another, what is it? Is it called, what did you say? Henry said, there's another, is it Pelon or something like that?
Parlor?
Parlor?
Yeah.
Man, if Trump had his own...
He should get OnlyFans.
Man, if Trump had his own social media, he was in control of it, man, that's damn near more powerful than the new codes.
2 weeks, he'll start his own shit.
Listen, they cannot stop him.
Yeah.
There's no way. They can take him off Twitter, Facebook, all of that shit. He was just on it because that was the most popular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He can start his own website and do a daily tweet.
Yeah.
He's done with it.
Yeah, and get 1 million viewers a day.
Yeah.
Easy.
start selling advertising time and every motherfucking thing, man.
Easy. Yeah,
No
Wendy's.
problem, right? No problem.
Donald Trump sponsored by Wendy's today.
That's and see now that I'm thinking about it, because I've been noticing this new thing with big businesses. You try to acquire before you fire. You know what I'm saying? So what they should do is not let him on, so they can censor and control it and say, well, no, we ain't gonna let you say this, and we ain't gonna let you say that, instead of having me go on and create his own shit where he free to be like, fuck niggas, fuck Mexicans, fuck them all, you know what I'm saying? Where he just free to just roll, you know what I'm saying? So they might want to keep him where they can kind of control him, straight up.
Right. If you think about it, just look at radio. It's the same thing where we're independent, we have our own shit. They can't tell us nothing.
Right.
It's our own shit. We do however we want to do, right?
Right.
So if he does his own platform on his own page, they can't tell him nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
They can be like, hey, as long as it's not pornography and it's not open to the public, it's okay.
Right.
You know,
Like, this is my domain. I make these rules. That's all you gotta do.
Right, that's it, right, because they can come on at any minute, like they do me. I'll be typing something and get ready to post it, and they'll be like, you sure you want to post this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, some of this stuff might be deemed offensive to other people. Please edit this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how, so they should do that. Like, no, don't go nowhere. Come on over here so we can be like, we got to put a cover on this. We got to do this. You know what I'm saying? We can't let that roll, bro. You know what I mean? Don't let him just be where he could, because it's plenty people that's like, hey, come on over here. He can go somewhere. He can get on satellite. He can do this.
Right.
He got options, man. He's fucking done. Let's not forget he got his own money.
Right.
Let's not forget that part. We ain't dealing with broke dude that's just like, I'm out the White House. I have no voice. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
This
sell
man
this
was
tower,
famous before he
buy
got
a satellite.
there. He was doing reality TV shows.
He announced his presidency on reality TV.
Yeah, before he was in the White House. So let's not forget who we dealing with, Mr. Pay-Per-View, all that here. Shit.
Zio say he on Farmers Only chat. And they gonna ride for him.
Yeah, that's where
They gonna be there with they hoe and they tractor, like, yeah.
It is always funny to me when I see these old corn-fed, big old hunky with their flannel shirts on, supporting a billionaire. Like, dude, he was born rich.
Right.
He didn't even make his own money. He was born rich.
Right.
How does he relate to you?
Right.
How? In what ways?
these orange are the public.
Right. And what do you think he would have you see you on the street and be like, come on, let's go have a drink?
Yeah, you're one of us. Come on.
Right. He gonna be like, get dude the fuck away from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He looks a little rough around the edges.
So
but if he needs your vote, then you the man.
You the man.
He'll have a beer with you like, yeah.
Ride the tractor around the block.
So they cut the cameras off, we like, oh shit.
Get the hell away from me.
Never do it. Remember like that black reporter that was down and he was doing the report all proper and the fly flew in his mouth. And he was like, shit, mother got me down here in this country ass shit. He lost it. That's how Trump do. He lost it. He lost his shit. This country ass. That's why I moved around here. Man, he lost his shit.
Man, they talking about impeaching him, man. They talking about like a rush vote for impeachment, but a lot of the politicians afraid to go back to the Capitol building to even put a vote in. like they scared, like I would impeach you, but I ain't going back to DC.
But you know what? At the same time, I'm laughing, but that's because I'm from the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Where we hear sirens and shootings and be like, what was that? 38? Glock? What kind of Glock was that? Mine sound like we forgot about that now. We talking about guns and shit now. You know what I'm saying? But you got people who were there who probably never had a fight, never seen that type of violence.
Right.
They was in there scared for their motherfucking lives. Look, do y'all hear about Mike Pence? They want to kill Mike Pence.
They was selling it through the hallway.
They had a hashtag hang Mike Pence.
Yeah.
They done turned. These people are dangerous, bro. They turned on that man. He been their man.
Somebody
for 4
hung a noose.
years. For 4 years.
Yeah, he been the most loyal Trump supporter since day one.
Sure had.
He through thick and thin. Even if he know the president wrong, he ain't gonna say it. He been his right hand, Ace Boone Coon, and he still shitting on him.
It's that. Don't say Ace Boone Coon. I always have to tell black people don't say that because the coon. You know what I'm saying? We say Ace Boone. Look, that's the type of people we dealing with though. Look how fast they turned on that man.
Yeah.
Quick. I mean, like
quick.
To where I thought I heard something wrong.
Right.
I was like, wait a minute, Mike Pence, what? What he do? You know what I'm saying? And then they come out about the electoral, all that, and I'm like, oh, they is.
You think they talk about Michael Jordan before Michael Pence?
He thought they was go. He said they need a few Milwaukee. Hey, I told him band up. I'd have been. It would have been like free open season to me. I'd have been up there just like the duck hunt.
You better be ready when them Trump supporters come to 49th the Capitol, bro.
I defended my country and my capital. I had to kill them. I had to take them out. They was coming to get me. They chasing one dude. They chasing him. The rest of them is doing this. Mm-hmm. They like, not me, Bob. Right. And I'm like,
in California, it went down like the Capitol, not as big, but yesterday it was going down in California. The Trump supporters versus the you know what I mean, the Biden supporters, they was actually brawling, throwing stuff at each other. All the police was out. Yeah, I was seeing footage of that. Dog, they was gang banging on each other, dog. I think it was Antifa was like, I had to laugh. They're like, Proud Boy Killer. I was like, damn. They went back to the gang banging. It's like, Proud Boy Killer. Dude, like, what you want to do? He sprayed the bear spray at the Trump crowd. Then they start beaming stuff at him, chasing him with a bat and everything, dog.
Now, all the times we sat and watched on the news the fighting in other countries, the civil wars and the clashes and stuff, and now here we is going through it.
They looking at us.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, they not ready. We ain't even started yet.
Yeah. And I'm gonna keep it real. If you
go crazy
if you're in another country, let's say a Latin country or African or what is your thoughts on whites here? You know what I'm saying? It's white, y'all look really bad, like as a whole. Not in, you know what I mean, as a whole. You know what I'm saying? But if I was over in Nigeria and I'm thinking of going to college and I look over there and you know what I mean, and I'm like, and I have an understanding, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I might as well stay here. We got terrible whites here, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't want to go to where I thought was the land of opportunity.
Yeah.
And deal with that. I'm going to study. I'm trying to do this and do that. I don't want to go over there and have to be involved in riots and protests. And I may get murdered by the cops. And you know, that's hell, man. We live in hell right now. I'll say, they talking about is a heaven or a hell. I'm like, I believe hell right here on earth. Because you can walk out your front door and now you're liable for anything to happen. Mm-hmm. Anything.
And I watched the world news, man, and it looked, they laughing at us right now, man.
Yeah.
It's like the BBC laughing at us. I don't even know what them Asian news things be saying, but the way they say it, like they laughing at us, bro. I don't even know what the fuck they saying.
So now that I thought about it, because I saw a video yesterday. Did y'all know that the Chinese was buying a bunch of farms here?
They've been buying farms all over.
They buying farms. They giving people 2 to 3 times what they were. Mm-hmm. So they buying these farms. Then they go over to Jamaica and they offer money and school and stuff like that.
To come work for him?
Yeah, to work for him and shit like that. And so and to build stuff and military bases. To build military bases there.
Yeah, they clowning, man.
And so
Where, here?
in Jamaica.
Oh,
This is where they doing. They building the farms in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? See, right. They close enough for an attack,
Right.
and they already building farms here.
Imagine
You know
a
what I'm
missile
saying?
right there, because it ain't going to reach from China. It'll reach from Jamaica.
Right. It reach from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? And so this other stuff going on while all this other shit is going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stuff
And-
we'll never even see, man. Like, China is
I
some
didn't know that.
sneaky motherfuckers, man. They been doing the same thing all over the world, man. Like, I was reading, man, last year I was reading, they was doing it in Africa, and they were taking, like, they were buying up, like, all the rich land where farming is ideal at.
Yeah.
And then instead of them starting the farming like they was right away, it was a delay. So now it's just fenced off, and the country itself is having a hard time making enough food. And here go a bunch of land y'all sold to China just sitting there with a fence around it.
Yeah.
You don't know what they building in there.
Yeah.
You think that's a corn? That's a rocket.
They not spending all this money for nothing. And right now, look at America showing its ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mark says that they found a pickup truck full of bombs and guns at the Capitol.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Did
They don't
they
even
show
show dude face. No, they don't. They don't show that or the guy's face. When they talk about people they caught, his face silhouette.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. So these stories could be made up, or did they show the truck?
You sound like a Republican. No, I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you.
Right. It was Antifa.
Right.
Bullshit to the conspiracy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I know what
It
you're saying. I
could
want
be.
to know that too. Is it a fact that
Right.
they found the shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I get-
They say they
I-
made
I-
an arrest,
I say they found a UFO at the
Yeah.
doorstep of the White House, but it don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
and they did, y'all. Side note, but anyway, what you call it? They silhouette his face, so it could be a completely make believe story. We don't know what he
Now
look
look.
like. We don't know his name, nothing.
Here go accused Kenosha shooter Cal Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Sitting
Hey,
in
before
the
we get to
bar.
that, I was gonna say one more thing about China.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, from the satellites too, because they not letting no cameras out there, right? From the satellites, they building these big like prisons, but they like villages, and they putting all the Muslims over there in these camps. You know what I mean?
China?
In China, man, like they showed the satellite images over like the last 6 months of them building it, but that's the only footage they got because they not letting no other cameras over there. But it's actual like big cities being resurrected out of nowhere, and they're camps where the people can't leave. So they plotting, y'all. They ready. They gonna shoot it.
They had all those refugees and from Africa and stuff over in. Cause remember, it's a big story about how they was treating them and stuff,
Yeah.
and especially when COVID came out, and they was beating them and stuff and putting them in. They had them in one area and stuff like that. So it's some shit going on, man. It is definitely some shit going on with China. We need China. Just know 102.5 has that eye on you.
Yeah, we watching.
You ain't getting past us. I know they like shit.
And my buddy band up watching. Y'all better watch out, China.
Cause ain't no telling. They could be tuned in. You know what I'm saying? They doing that spying and all that America do. That's
Somebody listening and translating right now.
huh?
OG said bing bow.
He's like, he talking about Papa and no cakes. Talking about big fight.
They in the boardroom right now like they on us.
Right.
OG
They on
found out they on to us.
Right.
He know.
Now look, Cal
Yeah.
was in a bar with a T-shirt that said "Free as fuck."
Wait, Cal got out?
Oh yeah, he out, man.
Get the fuck out of
He
here.
out, he out, man.
They gave him a bail.
$2 million.
When did this shit happen? How did it sneak up under me?
Yeah, they snuck
What
that
the
while
fuck?
everything else was going on. They snuck him out the back door.
And if you out on bail in Wisconsin, you can't you can't go to no bar. You can't, you know what I mean? They got rules against
He
shit.
was with his parents.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say he a minor too, man. He had to be with his parents. He had to be with his parents. That is crazy. It say free as fuck. Man.
Look. Now you know. See, you know this is a state. If you watching from another state and you want to get drunk, and just come to Wisconsin, because we got a bar on every corner and everything, and they make the laws. So because when I used to hang out in this one bar, these people used to bring their kids, and I'm like, the fuck, right?
Right.
You can't bring no kids up in here and shit, but they like them until 10 o'clock. They can be in that motherfucker with parent consent. So everybody was tripping about Kyle drinking. They say he's only 18. Yeah. He's not the drinking age. But in Wisconsin, all you got to do is have your parents consent and you can drink.
I wonder how that combo went.
Did you know that? Did you know that? Because there's a lot of things I don't think, especially in quote unquote our community, people know some of these laws and stuff like that. I had to tell my homeboy because I had to come up there to drop off something, and I had my son with me, and he was like, you know, but it was like 8 o'clock, something like that. It wasn't even, you know what I mean, wasn't even nothing going on. And he like, man, he came, and I'm like, dog, man, you got a whole bar and you don't know the laws here.
Right.
You know, I could sit here with him and get drunk.
Right.
Take him home. But so
I wonder how that convo went. Mom, I want to go drinking.
Right.
No. You let me carry an AR, but I can't get drunk.
Right. All this stuff, just know all this stuff had to be asked for. It just didn't come about. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, my kids should be able to get drunk. You know what happened? They got tired of catching them cases from holding underage drinking parties.
Yeah.
Remember? So now, it's like, if you say, Lil Burnem can drink, then I can't go to jail or whatever. If I say Lil Gotti can drink, he can come over there and get drunk. Yeah, I said he can go over there and get drunk. Then they can't do nothing no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if more people in our community start doing that, they would change that shit.
Right.
They'd be like, oh, no, it's 21 again. Fuck that.
Man.
You know, so, yeah, they let him out here in the bar kicking it. They got all that money. They gave him all that money. You know what I mean? They say, what somebody said, Tyler Perry paid for Breonna Taylor's boyfriend's lawyer.
Yeah.
And of course, biggest were on there completely disgusted. Just like, he's giving money to criminals. Then I put this up.
Right.
Oh, that's different.
Man.
He was in jail for murder. Breonna Taylor boyfriend didn't kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? So they had merchandise that they were selling to raise money.
Yeah.
It was in, was it Target and Kohl's?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Let me see if it say.
Damn.
It was in Target and Kohl's, I think.
And they wonder why they getting loaded.
Yep. It was in 2 different establishments.
That's crazy. Dang.
What do you call it? So yeah, to touch a little bit on the drinking laws in Wisconsin, they could actually be in the club with the parent. The parent can buy them a mixed drink and give them a mixed drink, but the bartender cannot serve the child.
Okay.
Minor. It has to be gone through. So I got to go to the bar and buy a drink, and then I can hand it off to the kid.
Right.
But I'm 100% responsible for everything that happened.
Yeah.
But they were saying because he's on paper and he was released, he shouldn't even been there.
Right.
And then they said that they went to go and find out he was violating any rules, and they said, oh no, he wasn't violating any of those laws. Let that have been any one of us, and they would have revoked you quick as fuck.
I was accused of less, and I had to wear a GPS bracelet. You know what I mean? I had to have a curfew. I was under house arrest, and when I went to court, all the time I was on house arrest didn't count towards anything, but I still had to be captive in my own home. You know what I mean?
And let's not forget, and this goes to what we were saying about if they represent, quote unquote, the wrong party, then they no longer with them, because he killed 2 white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But because they were being Black Lives Matter protesters,
Right.
it's fuck them.
They checked their iTunes,
Where
said they wasn't
should
white
be-
enough.
They raised his bail and everything.
Yeah. $2 million.
White on white crime. When they should say, hey, you killed one.
But here
Wasn't
R.
supposed
Kelly
to
ain't
do
got
that.
no bail.
Right,
But this
right.
man who's got the whole country, either left or right,
Oh, good point.
either left or right, the whole country has some
boy.
type of feelings over Kyle. Whether it's positive or negative, you feel some type of way. And y'all let this man up out of here?
Good
Man, come
point.
on, man.
Good point. And niggas hate black people so much that even if I said that, they still try to justify it. But R. Kelly was destroying lives. And shut up. Do y'all see
Allegedly.
what's going on? This man can't get a bail. He been locked up for a long ass time now.
Can't even
He
read his
coulda
own
been making
discovery,
money.
dog.
Right. He could have been making money doing things.
Right.
They took his money, everything. Dog killed 2 people. And he in the bar with a shirt on that says free as fuck. Wow.
That shit
Now
crying.
tell me how I should feel once again, a black man watching that shit.
Right. He just smearing
How do
shit
I
right in your
got black
face.
Sons. How do I feel I can ever get a fair trial?
Right.
How can I feel anything could be fair for me? Because I don't know who thinks what.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who it was that was selling that shit in the stores.
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
probably
that's
go.
wild. Cause I'm
Well,
I'm done shopping there, man. I've been boycotting a lot of shit lately, and whoever's selling that shit.
And then the thing about it is his parents didn't have to ask for anything.
Right. It was
The
given
people
to them.
just took it upon themselves.
Yeah.
Let's go get Kyle. Let's go get him.
They look at dude like a savior or something,
Now
man.
what happened if OG killed 2 white people and y'all started GoFundMe for me?
They gonna come for us.
Right. Y'all be the most despicable people on earth to them.
They gonna try to research
How
every person
dare
that
you.
donated and smear them too.
I'm putting this up, but R. Kelly can't get a bail. Straight up.
Right.
That was you brought that up, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good ass point. They got dog jail. They put Bill Cosby in jail for some shit from 40 years ago.
Right.
But Kyle out here free as fuck.
Yeah.
The murdered motherfuckers. Smiling, got a beard, he couldn't wait. Got his hair cut.
Yeah, and I don't understand, like, even if you all the way to the right, you can't justify the shit no matter what you say, because you got an underage person crossing state lines with a gun that's not registered to him, you know what I mean? All these factors, but they still find some way to justify the shit.
And and let's just say it and keep it real, because it's right there, all because of who he killed.
Right.
That's what it all. If he was out there late night with that gun and just happened to kill 2 white people walking down the street, it'd be fucking. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't ride with him. They'd be
Right.
like fucking.
Right.
But because he killed 2 motherfuckers that was saying Black Lives Matter, then it's okay.
Right.
See how quick y'all throw y'all people away? It's like, hey, fuck dude. Oh, he got tattoos and long hair, and he likes to hang out in the hood. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Quick.
You no longer want to ride with him no more. Fuck him.
Quick.
Like, wow, really? Bro, what if I just like looking like this? What if you talk to me and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm proud to be white or whatever. Just any white person, you know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Right.
You just looking at a motherfucker. This is wild, man. We live in a deeply racism, and nothing never got better per se. They just held shit in.
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling. I deal with that in another situation where it's like, you didn't change shit, you just held shit in.
Yeah, man. It became like an inside joke. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool to be racist as long as everybody else say no. Now, they just announce it. Hey, by the way, I'm racist as fuck. You know what I mean?
They wouldn't let me share that photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they gonna ban you like Trump, man. Watch
What
out.
kind of shit is that?
Every this is why they started doing it in certain retailers, and they didn't name who. Because they did Shopify, they did like all the online shit, and all of those sites after they went up took them down.
Yeah.
Because they weren't allowing the sale of it.
Yeah.
Right? So they had to go to certain retailers so that people could go in and pick shit up.
Yeah.
But they won't say who the retailers were. But I swear, I had heard something that it was a Target or a Kohl's in Kenosha that was selling the shit.
Yeah, I don't doubt
But
it.
he's got everything from hats to beanies to bikinis, all that shit.
And now they say that those people that you named, Shopify and all them, they supposed to have cut ties with Trump too. So I don't know if they had merchandise. Probably merchandise they were selling is because I seen a bunch of it running through the state capitol. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they had the camo Trump hats, and that was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit.
And the shirts that they said, "Don't tread on me," was one of them. And then free as fuck and free cop.
Damn. How do you make a camouflage Trump anything? This the person that made it up his excuse so he didn't have to go to the army.
Right.
You know what I mean? How the fuck
That's
do
why
he
I
get
said-
camouflage anything?
That's why I said that's why it's hilarious to me.
Yeah, the fake doctors know excusing him from serving. And he got camouflage.
They made this man. They made Donald Trump. Now, remember when he was on The Apprentice and doing all that? He was a joke
Yeah.
to people. Now he's the greatest American
Ever.
that ever lived.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because he said what they wanted to hear. That just made him to forget all what he did before being on the Fresh Prince.
Right.
None of that mattered. Being a reality star and all that. None of that mattered.
He the greatest, and then Public Enemy #1. What's dude name? They been trying to bring back to America forever. That let everybody know, hey, they
Snowden.
spying on y'all. Snowden.
Snowden.
He
Eric
Public
Snowden.
Enemy #1. Somebody who let us know, hey, y'all privacy being invaded.
Right.
But then this guy, he the complete filth, and that's who they worship, man. That's they Jesus.
And an inciter of riots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I was in the this is my last time, but when I was in the HOC, I wrote letters, got the jail inspector up there, and they said that they tried to charge me with inciting. Can you believe that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, first, nobody's incited. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's literally doing nothing. I didn't spread the word. There wasn't none of that happened. Nobody's moved. And then the other one, they couldn't decide it. They got me so fast they couldn't decide what they wanted to go with. One said inciting, and what's another one? Inciting.
Group resistance.
Was that it? Was it group resistance?
They
or something
love
like
pulling that shit.
Yeah, I think it was. But they was out there just rambling them all. They hadn't decided. They didn't know.
Right.
Cause I'm like, I didn't do nothing. That's why you can't decide what it is. I literally didn't do nothing. I wrote some letters. Dude came down here, got on y'all ass. So who did I incite? Y'all?
Right.
That's who seemed incited. Cause everybody in there chilling.
Got y'all entitled ass geeked up. That's the only thing.
They
shit.
got mad. It made them mad that some motherfucker in there had enough brains and enough nuts to go to. First off, how did you even find out who the fuck to write?
Yeah.
That was the first one for them. How did you even fucking find this out?
And another point, how did they find out that you wrote them? That's supposed to be between you and the people you wrote.
Yeah, I
There
guess-
gotta be some type of protocol so it ain't no retaliation.
Right, because he must have came down and was like, I don't know how they figured it out. Because I didn't even, when I wrote the letters, I put them in an envelope to my wife because I didn't want to take no chance of them saying, yeah, really? You know
Ain't
what
going
I'm
nowhere.
saying? Like, so they didn't even know what was going on. So maybe he came, showed them the letters, was like, hey, this guy, because he said he got on their head. Obviously he did. They came and got me. You know what I'm saying? And every time they would try to pull some shit, I would bust my papers out. Oh, they couldn't stand me in there. Oh, they could not stand me because I'm like, y'all not supposed to be doing this. So it became known that any dorm I was in, if you was in there with me, you was good because I was going to stand on it like, nah. But my point is, that was inciting. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, this guy tell people, go to the state capitol. That's over inciting.
That's like an act of war.
It is.
Dude, I told my mom that. I said, and my mom, me and I had an argument yesterday about the nature of Trump's speech while he was in Washington, while all his supporters were there.
It was innocent, wasn't it?
She was like, he didn't say that. I said, yeah, he did. He said, we're finna walk down to the Capitol or march down to the Capitol and show them that we mean business.
Yeah.
So
you have to fight like never before. That's what he's.
So you mean to tell me that his Proud Boys and all those people that were in the car were like, yeah, let's go storm the Capitol. I said, so the battering of the front doors with the gate, well, she's like, no, they let them in.
Sure.
Like, Bob, go lay down.
You mean the doors gave way?
So there's some stuff, okay, that you see from a different perspective. Okay? My mom's asleep in this one. And I told her that. I said, you know what, I love you to death. I said, but you look at this the whole wrong way. She said, no, that was all Antifa's doing. I said, Mom,
Wow.
all those people that were on TV were all white to me. Okay? I said, if they would have been black, Hispanic, Asian, Hmong, and they would have went and did that, it would have been a different scenario and a different story. Okay?
Right.
I said, I can't sit here and distinguish which one was Antifa and which one was Trump.
Right.
Okay? And they stormed the Capitol. They broke down the doors of the Capitol. They broke their way into the Capitol. They did some bad shit.
Yeah.
Okay? I said, so with that in itself, separate religion and separate all the other shit you believe, because this is what happened on camera.
What proof do they have that it was Antifa?
None.
I
Donald
wanna
Trump
know that.
again.
You know what I mean? Like, who from Antifa?
Right.
Raise your hand.
Right, was like, yeah, it was us. You know how we do. You know what I mean? Who is everything they blame on Antifa?
See, the crazy thing is, man.
When the Trump, notice, excuse me, but right quick, when anytime a Trump rally or anything like that, a protest get out of hand, notice they always say it was Antifa.
Right.
They always
They
say
want to
it.
say, oh, well, they're not our guys.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's like me saying that we went to a Donald Omar concert and the Mexicans wild out said, that wasn't us, it was a Latin King.
Right, yeah. Exactly. Good. That was funny. Right. Well, us, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So it's some dumb shit.
Right.
Like, how can you can't say that?
Right. It was y'all all Latin motherfuckers. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We don't know who's who. Like, shit,
Us,
man.
us. We didn't do it.
Right.
I promise.
Cause like he said, if it was 500 black dudes on one side of the road and 3 on the other, and they smashed the windows, they ain't gonna say it was them 3 black dudes.
No,
They gonna say it was Black Lives Matter. It was 100 something of them out there.
They all incited it.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? That's how, and if they wouldn't be wrong. I can't say that's wrong because that's all you see. Like I say, we can't tell who was Antifa and who was Trump. They all look the same out there. So, and that would be in any case.
Trump flags, Confederate flags. You know what I mean? You see all that stuff.
Right.
You didn't see not one Antifa.
For real, right?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're out in front of the Capitol and all you see is pro-Trump shit.
Right.
You did it.
Right.
They all undercover.
And these guys are y'all mortal enemies.
Yeah.
Every time y'all meet up, y'all fighting and clashing. So now they riding with you all of a sudden? Now we buddies. You know what I'm saying? Shit, come on,
We
man.
riding together to the Capitol.
Come on, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's off the wall to me,
I
man.
guess it's possible.
Man,
you know?
we got an administration that straight up starts these rumors that have no proof or facts about them, and then these same people coming back after they causing this conversation like, look, they talking about it. It's
Right.
got to be true.
Right.
Y'all the ones that started the conversation.
And these goddamn media. You know, that mainstream media. And we have to realize we watch, even if you go to Fox or anybody, we watch bigots in control of these platforms, man. So they're gonna say it a certain way to where Sweet Mom is sitting at home watching it going, you know what? You know what I'm saying? And because they saying it with conviction. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow, like a preacher.
One video where the guy said, come on in.
Right.
Man.
You know, so
The worst one, man, Tucker Carlson,
Look,
man. I
this
see
dude-
what he say about that. I know I'm gonna be the whole time just
now look.
shaking my head.
now I should have sent you this video because I want to see. Look. Heads on pikes.
Huh? What
He
is
said
that?
heads on pikes. She said we can take that place. Now look, this is the video she about to. It was a little bit of them. Look. She's right. They let him in. Look. What? You hear that? That's the metal detector.
You didn't send me that. I'm going to send it to her.
Look. And said, let me sit it down. Look, and
We got all that.
Dude said we can take that place.
That's it.
In reference to the state capitol.
Yeah.
And then what? Heads on pikes. That's what the man
What
said.
does that even mean? I'm scared. What
That
the fuck
mean
does it
he
mean?
gonna cut their heads off and put them on pikes.
What the fuck is a pike?
A long ass
Oh,
stick,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
fuck.
Stick in the ground.
That's that old.
They did it in Mexico. The cartel just did it.
Yeah,
They had all them heads on. I think it's spikes. Maybe he said, is it pikes? I think
They
it's
say
spikes.
pikes.
Yeah, but all around this shit. That's what he talking about doing, man. Now we just saw that. So was that Antifa? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just,
Right. Yeah.
I'm thinking in the near future, man, we gonna see this same group of people mobilize towards something else. You know what I mean? Cause it's so easy for they rally cry. They rallying behind Kyle. They rallying behind Trump. If somebody could come out with the same message, a Proud Boy, and say, "Hey, man, we in San Diego today. We finna take over this." Yeah.
5 more days.
Y'all think that inauguration gonna be safe?
No, that's why I said we got 5 more days.
That
Man.
shit. Hey, what time is it? Cause we tuned in. I'm tuned in. If we can't tune in here, I'll be here late. I got to see that shit.
You doing numbers.
Right, I got to
Man.
see that
Hey,
shit, dog.
I will definitely have the AR with me on that.
Yeah, you gonna need something, right? Yeah, you gonna need something. Cause I'm wondering, cause we already seen what they gonna probably have security like a motherfucker out there though. They gonna have to.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, that shit is gonna have to be virtual.
Right.
So is. Yeah.
But like even
Just
with
cut down.
the administration changing, like people who was employed under this administration, whose jobs carry over, it's got to be impossible to trust these people, man. You know what I mean? Like your own FBI director and stuff like that. Like y'all have loyalty towards certain people.
And more importantly, how can we trust?
Right.
You know what I mean? How, like I say, as a quote unquote minority or whatever, and if my son, let's say my son does something, and he has to have a jury of his own peers, which we ain't never seen nobody we knew sitting up there, but how can I be sure that the judge is not a stark Trump supporter?
Right.
And 8 out of 12 motherfuckers up there are.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's a reality.
Yeah.
How can I be guaranteed a fair trial anything fair. Insurance, anything.
Right.
Because they might be like, and it's like, I have no faith in this country, the law enforcement, none of it. It's gone. It left. When I saw that happen, right in front of my face, stuff I already knew though, but right in front of my face to where you had people, and thank you for the white people, Michael Rappaport and a lot of other people stepped up, fuck Wendy Williams, because she still wouldn't say it for what it was. You know what I'm saying? But when they speaking where they can't hold it, where they like, nah, if they would have been black, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It would have been tanks and every goddamn thing. Y'all let them do the Capitol like that.
Right.
These are American people too that's speaking up. Saying, no, I'm an American. And look what I saw happen.
No.
And I saw nothing get done about it. It basically, what is it, just break up? People died.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Man,
And
they crushed the policeman in the door.
And then you know one committed suicide.
Yeah. Another cop died. They hit him in the head with a fire extinguisher.
See, and so then these will be the same people telling me, oh, the cops are fair.
Right.
All you have to do is comply. They won't do anything. You know what I mean? These the same people that's saying that there's rain shit. Where it's like, how many of them was cops?
Right.
That you know, and that's a proven fact that we were talking about. We don't know who was in the crowd.
Right.
Other than we saw a sea of white people.
I sent the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
We see a sea of white people. And when we're looking at them going, well, they could have been construction workers, police officers, EMTs, sandwich makers from Jimmy John's. They could have been from all walks of life there to support a movement per se, right? But then at the same time, you got them getting ready to storm the Capitol on some wild, crazy shit. And nobody's going, well, I really like that guy because he did a great job on my tile last week.
Yeah.
He's a Trump supporter. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
what I'm saying is that all walks of life, including in what we do, and you know what I mean, that you can't just say, well, just because he's a Trump supporter, he's a bad guy.
Right. Right.
Or whatever the case may be, because we all, what is that? We agree to disagree.
Right.
On different shit. That's free will. That's what we all have. That's why we're free in this country. Because we have the freedom to choose different shit.
Right.
But it doesn't give them the freedom to have a double standard.
Right.
The double
Right.
standard is the fuckery that we all live in. Right? Okay, that law says you can't do this, but if you do it and you're white, you'll get away with it. If you do it if you're black or Latino, you're gonna serve time.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So the gist of this whole thing is that there has to be consequence for every action. And I think that with all these people that have passed or died at this event, their families should be able to say, prosecute to the fullest.
Right.
Meaning, go after Trump, give him his fucking charges. Like he should be charged for inciting this whole bullshit.
Listen, and exactly because the what was that, Sandy Hook's, the school, all the parents sued the gun makers.
Yeah.
They suing the gun makers. So why can't they go and sue Trump? As a result of my family member, you gave an order. My family member perished. You know what I'm saying? Because of that order. Well, how is he? And then I had a story that say he most likely, let me look for it now that I thought about it, say he most likely won't face any charges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They offered him a deal. They said if he stepped down, they wouldn't pursue
Right.
no charges.
If you just leave, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it is what it is. It's in the FM radio Gmail.
I gotta do step down. You won't get no
Ain't
charges.
that something?
And then there they said, well, if he do that, President Pence is probably gonna pardon him. Well, we don't know no more. He did him wrong. Got him in the White House crying like, I thought you loved me, Chuck.
You know what? He will, because he don't want to walk around. If they leave the office right now and he leave like that, he leaves a hated man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So he got to do something to redeem himself, so that he don't have to live out the rest of his days being afraid and being called shit in public. Hey, bitch, you fucking, you know how they get down. So he'll be like, pardon him, let him ride.
I don't know how the media noticed, man, but yesterday they said Pence and Trump haven't spoken for 5 days. I don't know how they would know this, but yeah, ain't nobody heard nothing from Trump in the last few days.
Okay.
We can take that place. And then do what?
You look determined.
Don't he? Look.
How did a disorganized mob break into what's supposed to be one of the most secure buildings in the world?
Hey, just let him walk past.
Look.
What?
I'm cross.
No, you can't come in. Nobody can come in.
Told you they walk right in that motherfucker.
We followed a group of
I said she
walked
must
into the
have
U.S.
seen that, but I'm
Capitol,
telling
and
you, they
police
walk
officers
right
stood
through
and
the door.
watched.
Look,
Plan? I have no idea. We got all day.
We're in that black and yellow Proud Boys.
Look at him. I see y'all didn't see this video.
It all started as a peaceful rally around 10 a.m.
I love President Trump. He asked us to come out and support him, and I was glad to do that.
We will never give up.
That's a
We
lot
will
of people.
never concede. And we're going to the Capitol.
And the crowd responded to his request.
His people so stupid, they telling on him. Trump told us to come.
Right.
I'll keep going. I love you all for being just having the balls to come here. I'll fight with you.
And so they marched.
Look at my backpack.
He look like USA. He pronouncing it wrong.
They showed him.
Politicians
Hey,
work for
they
us.
smashed
We pay their
the press
salaries.
cameras
And we
and shit.
pay our taxes. And what do we get? Nothing.
Everything.
They don't represent us. They need
Right.
to pay the ultimate price for their crimes. An example needs to be made.
If you're scared of confrontation, do not move forward. Patriots, move forward.
Patriots.
This is our chance
Go that word
to
again.
show them how serious we are.
Things took an ugly turn in the early afternoon when
What's up,
hundreds of
Gio?
people breached the
Hey,
building.
Gio, just let all this happen, man.
People's house. Let us in.
Get in there! Armo! Get the in there! Let's get him!
Always be the one in the background trying to tell somebody up front what to do.
In there.
Get your scary ass up there.
Every single one.
Bring him up!
Where's the people?
Police
Right.
fired tear gas into the crowd.
Oh, so there was tear gas. Okay.
One time, they ran out of something. It was on back order. They had one left.
Just fire off one.
Yeah, I got shot with some kind of clear liquid from all the Gestapo squad. It burns like
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Throw it away.
Okay, y'all.
But it wasn't enough to stop them.
Yeah, man. That's a sample of the
That's
madness.
why I gotta finish watching that. I ain't never seen it all the way through yet. But did y'all see that though?
Madness.
What do they have to say about that, man?
Disgusting.
How can you excuse that?
How?
Come over, y'all, to the FM side. We're getting ready to come on radio. You can watch 1025mke.com or 102.5 FM on your dial. You're already listening. Come on over there. We got the jams. Let's go.
Let's